eating while we play the first game here. We're gonna jump on into this blue-red Improbable Alliance deck. So the cornerstone of this deck is this card here, which is whenever you draw your second card for a turn, you get to create a 1/1 blue fairy token. So not quite Bitter Blossom, but like Bitter Blossom adjacent if you set your deck up right. An ideal sweet curve is Improbable Alliance on 2. You can play Royal Scions on 3 here, because these let you draw and discard a card every turn. So every time you +1 this to draw and discard a card on your turn, you're going to trigger the Improbable Alliance. Thanks for the 7 months there, Wayfris. I appreciate the support. Welcome back. Yeah, the ad breaks don't have to be every hour. I just have to average out to 2 minutes of ads per hour for the entirety of my stream. So, again, run up to 3 minutes of ads at a time, so they can be a little bit further. Thanks for the 3 months, Robert Boucher. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So we have a number of other ways past just this to draw extra cards. We've got Opt. When we opt on our turn, that's the second card draw. We've got Witching Well, which can let us trigger the Improbable Alliance on our opponent's turn by drawing cards. We've got Thrill of Possibility, which is an instant speed Tormenting Voice, which can trigger the Improbable Alliance on their turn. We've got Chemister's Insight, which can trigger it on their turn. Crackling Drake is a second card draw to trigger it on our turn, which is nice. We've got 4 Bonecrusher Giants in here. I've been singing this card's praises all day. I think this card's super powerful and flexible. I expect this to be a staple in most red decks in this format. So let's go ahead and dive on into some matches here with this one and see how it goes. Almost picked the wrong blue-red deck. Yeah, there's 4 copies of Fry in the sideboard to kill Narset. We can also just, like, attack Narset, too. But, yes, Narset will be less than ideal. Yep, hand looks awesome. We have to go turn 1 Witching Well, turn 2 Improbable Alliance. The 16 on Yarok Field means there are 16 cards in that deck that are no longer standard legal, because rotation happened. I think I actually just bin this Chemister's Insight here. That seems fine. Get my 1/1. Deal.
You call it that, oh, I wish you could see your face when I'm beating you.
Huh? So, now the question becomes, do I want to discard this Giant to Thrill? I think I'd rather discard the Steam Vents, right? So I think I'm actually just going to pass the turn here and plan to just Thrill on their turn. This also leaves me the option to Bonecrush or something. I think we're probably going to Thrill discard this, though. Thanks for the half a year support, Team Master Ray. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Sure. This thing also ults at 8, right? Seems sick. Spellbreaker, yep. I think we're just killing this with Bonecrusher Giant. No, Chemister's is in one of the Ravnica sets.
What is my strategy here?
Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to the other Royal Scion there. Yeah, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really have a good way to protect it either. The reason why we're not playing 4 of this card is against these decks full of creatures. We don't really have great ways to protect it. I guess I could have played this, but like if I play Bonecrusher Giant, any creature lets them just kill it. So before blocks, I'm gonna go ahead and Thrill here. Because that'll give me a blocker, which means this Scroll Spellbreaker can't kill this. They have a shock. Yep.
So tired.
I have, you will.
It feels like we're actually in an okay spot here still, right? Yeah, like I get to do this. Yeah, that's perfect, right? Alliance is like really sweet.
We won't answer to other guilds.
This card's incredibly unfortunate. What if I Thrill to try and hit a Lava Coil? I think I want to do that. And if I hit a land, I can just cast Bonecrusher Giant. And next turn, Flame Sweep plus Giant, kill the Questing Beast, which is decent.
Ravnica deserves its demise.
You know, I'm just gonna do this now, just in case they have like a Collision Colossus or something silly. This means if they draw another Questing Beast, they get to hit me with it. But I think the potential downside here is too high. Of like them drawing a pump spell. Yeah, feels like we're stabilizing here. Unless they draw a bunch of haste creatures off the top, we're gonna be in a pretty reasonable position. Land's actually fine. I think I want to get a little bit more mana. Oh, I could have played Witching Well. Should have played Witching Well. I'm gonna crack this turn. Hey, welcome to a live one today. Thrill of Possibility sounds fantastic. Kill that, smack your face. I'll put this into play so I can crack the Witching Well plus cast Thrill or use Bonecrusher Giant. Alright, did it. Alright, so I definitely want Beacon Bolt. I think I want Ice Crag. They don't have that many things at this kill, so I think I want to board this out. Yeah, this isn't a very good blocker, but I guess it only deals 3 damage too. Maybe this isn't good enough in this matchup. Maybe it's just Flame Sweep for Beacon Bolt. Yeah, that might just be the swap. I thought this dealt 4. It only deals 3. That doesn't kill most of their stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to swap Beacon Bolt for Flame Sweep here. Crackling Drake's like kind of exciting, but like both of these are kind of slow here, and Beacon Bolt doesn't have any food with it here, so I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. Sand's kind of medium too. I get to keep it 6 though. Maybe I'm supposed to keep that Thrill there just so I can pump up Beacon Bolt stats. JK. JK, LOL. Well, that is a good one to crush. Worth noting that adventures in our graveyard count as creatures, so they do not add to Beacon Bolt. Which is unfortunate, but that's how they work. Yes, that's true too. It's also not currently in my graveyard, but if it was, it wouldn't count. That's gonna be a yikes from me, dog. They're so angry, chat. Why are they so angry? Probably dead here. Do I not have 4 Lava Coils in the 75? Not having 4 Lava Coils in the 75 is probably wrong. Yeah.
I'm a crazy beast. Where do you see my mates?
So I'm making 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am exactly dead. Yeah, I should probably have a 4th Lava Coil on our 75. Yeah, their curve was really strong though, even with missing a land drop. But I think not having 4 of these is a mistake. Honestly, the fourth coil might even just be better than the first Beacon Bolt. How was the Oko deck? Very reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm Fabled Passaging on one though, for a mountain. To a degree, Pelly. I feel like the green-red deck gets outclassed by, like, the Oko deck we were just playing. Yeah, I think that's a very real question, Burgle. I guess I keep that, huh? Because it's just like another thing for Crackling Drake to get bigger. And they killed that before they could get to combat, so they don't get a 1-1, obviously. Beacon Bolt. Yeah, I think Bacon Bolt's great at this point, right? Because this is going to the bin, so this is dealing 3 already. Huh? I think I'm supposed to just play Crackling Drake here, as appealing as it is to play Improbable Alliance. Hey, Time Walk TV, thanks for the third of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are.
Breathe. Listen to the sounds of the wild.
Hopefully they just, like, smack me for 4 here, and then we get to untap and Beacon Bolt this.
Stomping time.
Yes, yeah, Land War Elves is dead and gone. Thank goodness. Alright, so I think I do this plus Bonecrusher to finish the Vivian.
You haven't seen the last of me.
I can't really handle a 6/5. I think I'm gonna do this and then shock this in and cast my 4/3 and smack them for 4 in the air here. Because like these trade at the moment. And like next turn I get to deploy this, which will trigger the Improbable Alliance. And if I hit a land, I can do this and Beacon Bolt something next turn. I mean, technically speaking, you can still turn 3 Nissa, right? Yeah, you go turn 1 Goose or Grazer, turn 2 Paradise Druid. I think we Lava Coil the one that finds friends. Maybe they're just dead in the air fast enough that I don't care about that one. I'd rather kill the Trampler. Could go either way. Okay, so we're gonna trade.
We won't answer to other guilds.
It's pretty good. I think I want to start here. So... Oh, wait, the Beacon Bolt doesn't count itself anymore, does it? Yeah, I could have Beacon Bolted this. Yeah, whatever. It's gonna be okay. It's pretty hard for them to race Improbable Alliance. I guess I could have kept back both of these and, like, gone double block plus Bonecrusher it. Yeah, we're definitely, like, approaching a choose your own adventure book at this point, right? It's like kind of all roads lead to Rome type thing. Do I have lethal? This is... Oh, it was lethal with these, right? It was lethal with these. This is 8, 9, 10. I'm 1 off of lethal now. Yeah, Royal Scions was lethal. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Moniz, thanks for the 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. You're having a good one wherever you are. I already played a land for the turn. Whatever. The monsters matchup seems a lot easier when we have big things of our own, right? Crackling Drake's pretty good. Hey, was that the mythic win? Are we mythic, chat? Did we do it? We're mythic! Yay! Better late than never, huh? Really was not excited to play standard last season. Ooh. Hey, there's a foil we're gonna be playing in Rankle Cats. Oh, we need 2 more masteries, chat. Rankle and Murderous Rider here. Hey, look, 20 gems. Wild card, that's exciting. 20 gems? Yay. I don't think we're out of Eldraine cards yet. We weren't cracking things just yet. Look at that! Cauldron of Eternity. Sign me up. Sign me up. Where are we getting a mythic at? We are the 97%. I did not top 1,000 last season, so if we can hit a good run over the next few days, maybe we can get the invite to the thing to play another MCQ. I really wish they'd throw us a bone and let the people who missed the invite on tiebreakers just get automatically invited back. That would be nice. Instead of just giving us a kick in the dick and a try again next time. I've opened about 250 packs. I usually open about 250 packs per set. That's my approximate. This is a tourney-winning 5-0 stream now. The thought of that was so funny it made me choke. Thanks for yesterday. I enjoyed watching Mythgard and started playing it today. It's a refreshing change of pace. You're right. It really is the best of Hearthstone and Magic for combat. Yeah, it's just the best way to put it, right? Like, they took the crappy parts about Magic's combat and the crappy parts about Hearthstone's combat and, like, got rid of them and just kept the good things. Let's play Temple. Let's find our enchantment. I think I want to keep Lava Coil against turn 1 Basic Forest. There's been a lot of stompy decks. Yeah, that is a little bit true too, dude. Light. The arena might run like a potato, but it is very beautiful. The games that are designed to run on mobile tend to not have anywhere near as elegant of an interface as Arena does. Sweet. Our beautiful potato, exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's actually something pretty unique. The Mythgard game works inside a web browser, which is kind of hot. We opened 0 rankles in 250 packs. I had to craft all 4 of them for the deck we're playing next. So for those that are not familiar with Arena's economy system, 250 packs gets you pretty much every rare, common, and uncommon, but it only gets you about half of the mythics. Out of curiosity, did Mythgard pay me? They did not. So just so you understand, when you see things like sponsored or ad in stream titles, in the United States and most other developed countries, you are legally required to disclose when you are taking money to show a product on a stream, such as on Twitch. And I'm a big fan of not breaking the law. Unlike the current member of our White House, but I'm. Was that low-hanging fruit? I feel like that was low-hanging fruit. All right, well, We might be getting beat down here. Hopefully we draw another Lava Coil here. So this has trample and this can't be blocked by my 1/1s. So they're flame sweep. So oh, this is untapped too at this point, right? That's hot. Alright, draw a card, discard a card, make 2 1/1s. Ooh. Stupid trample creatures and their stupid trample. Why can't I chump block you for forever, opponent? Why can't I chump block you for forever? If they don't have another questing beast, we could be in an okay spot here. I feel like we're en route to stabilizing if we don't get like trample shoved down our throat at this point. Please attack my planeswalker. Please attack my planeswalker. Hey, thanks for the 21 months, Devermon. I appreciate that. Welcome back. That's unfortunate. This is a pretty big punish for attacking with these last turn.
Retreat is a valid strategy.
Old pal. Second verse, same as the first, a little bit louder and a whole lot worse. Hey, the gang's all here, chat. I don't know if this deck is good, chat, but it's definitely great. Yeah, Lava Coil resolves. Whew. Oh, but still my heart. Shock would suck there. I don't have the luxury of playing around that though. Bye, Felicia. Oh, that was good. Oh, I forgot to put another Lava Coil in. I'm gonna make a note. We need to put another Lava Coil in. All right, for now, we're gonna board the same way. We're gonna cut the 2 beacon bolts. We're gonna put the 2 beacon bolts in and cut the 2 flame sweeps. Yeah, I agree, Marty. Not having 4 Lava Coils was an oversight when I was throwing decks together last night. It's like that scene from Warcraft 3 where all the wisps kill the big bad, right? When do the Pyromancers come in? When they're meaningful blockers or against control decks. When an 0/4 is a good blocker or when you want more threats. And I don't think an 0/4 is a particularly meaningful blocker in this matchup. And I also don't want more threats in this matchup. Yeah, we just got done playing blue-green Oko that had 4 once in it. Once is fine. I think once is going to be a lot better in Modern than in Standard, but I think it's still Standard playable. I think like you're going to play 4 of it in most of your green decks, but it's like not going to be busted by any means. Yeah, like not only that, Pelly, but like the 0/4 like can't even chump block questing beast, right? What would be a green deck where you wouldn't play Once Upon a Time? One where you didn't have the wild cards to include it. Sounds great. We've not rankled yet. If we keep up this viewer count, I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna play after Rankle 2. Only imported 4 decks to start this morning, but we're definitely gonna play more than that if we stay above 2,000 people. Because y'all are great, and I can't just leave you hanging. We'll see. We'll see. Viewer count can be dicey as we get into the evenings, because I am around during the day. And for those of you that are not familiar with my content, when I say we gotta figure out what we're playing next, that generally means figure out what deck we're playing next from the deck queue. Hey, No Lava, thanks for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. It is still daytime on the wrong coast. My tentative plans for today, tomorrow, and Saturday are to do at least 10 hours and maybe push for 12 if we stay above 2,000 people. I'm all about doing more while hype is high. What do I want to do here? I just play Bonecrusher Giant. I think I just play this, right? Just blocks Questing Beast next turn. This card's great. 10 out of 10 would full art again. Deal Areno. Let's opt here. My sequencing here is a little bit medium. Should technically opt first. And I think I'm just leaving this back. I feel like taking a hit from a possible second Questing Beast is not worth getting in 4 points of damage here. I'd rather just play a little bit of defense. Let's get my Royal Scions ticking up. Man, Planeswalkers that go up to 6 loyalty on 3, that is so much loyalty. It's kind of absurd how much loyalty that is on a 3-mana walker. Yeah, these Planeswalkers don't have abilities that actively protect themselves, but they effectively protect themselves because of that, right? Do I want to trade? Alright, so now I'm not going to trade because I can Lava Coil this and plus Scion here to kill Nissa. They have a deal 3? Fry, that's unfortunate. Alright, that's fine though actually, right? Because I can Lava Coil plus Bonecrusher to kill Nissa. Because Bonecrusher is any target because it's busted. Stop! Crusher time! You like Bonecrusher attack so we can block with Drake? Maybe. I don't know. Like, they showed us Fry, and, like, they're sitting on a bunch of cards in their hand. So I think I'd rather just, like, keep my health total high. Smell that, chat? Smells like bacon.
Steady your mind, Rowan. Let us plan for the trials ahead.
Drawing very well. And to a degree, like, we're also seeing a lot of cards, right? Like, this deck's got an incredible amount of selection in it. Like, it's easy to draw well when you're drawing a lot. Zach! New standard hype indeed. Thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are.
I will learn what nobody yet knows. We will rise again.
Perfect. How have Twins felt? This card's good. What's it called? The Alliance enchantment's been excellent, but this card is also good.
Rise, my elemental friend.
I mean, like, I'm actually, like, this game that we're playing right now is, like, really meaningful because, like, we're winning this game without our deck's namesake, right? So, like, we still get to, like, play a functional game of Magic without drawing, like, the card our deck is based around, which is a big deal. Oh, almost made an oopsie. So we get to kill that. We get to go ahead and give this trample.
Your heart can overcome any
We
challenge.
get to kill Nissa. We get to play a second giant. Are you ready? Bonecrusher's ready. I think it's First Strike and Trample. All right, the more you know. The goose is loose, chat. Be careful. First Strike plus Trample equals unblockable. Kinda. It means it's largely unkillable in combat at the very least. Oh, the sparkle on this. The animations in this latest set are quite fantastic. No, twins are a double plus. Could have shocked face, bounce goose, and had Leafless Sword. That's not true, Dirty Digits, because they get to gain 3 with the food. So food gains them 3. Look at that. We jumped 2 percentage points. That's exciting. That's exciting. Blue-red twins. Let's delete this flash deck since it was so bad. We don't accidentally click into that. I think I want a 4th Lava Coil in the sideboard. I just want a 4th Lava Coil in the main deck. The Chemister's Insights might be a little bit unnecessary at the top end. Maybe I just also don't need 3 shocks. Is it crazy to cut a shock with, like, Bonecrusher and 4 Flame Sweeps? I feel like it's not crazy. It's not crazy to cut a shock. Let's do that. I don't know. I kind of don't want to cut an Insight until we get to play a control matchup. Having extra ways to grind will be important in the control matchups. Hey, Renegade Shep, thanks for the 8 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Sure. Standard is back on the menu, Matty Jax. Thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate it. Definitely bottoming the second Drake. Is it crazy to bottom a land here? I feel like it's not. I'm just gonna give myself a chance to hit the enchantment next turn. Like, I have opt, so like I'm pretty likely to hit another 4th land. Famous last words. Shadow Rail, thank you for the 20 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Let's get greedy. That's pretty scary.
Hey, these little guys are great.
I think I'm gonna play this as like, hey, look, a distraction.
Sister by my side, I do not fear the my answers lie in the cold truth.
Oh, God. Wow, that animation is excellent.
Back to training.
Yeah, everything I stream goes up on YouTube as always. Alright, our greed is caught up with us. Oh, our greed is completely caught up with us. Yikes. Should have kept the first land. Bottom was good. Bottoming the Fabled Passage was bad. Bottoming the Fabled Passage was bad. Alright, Flame Sweep sounds great. Brazen Borrower sounds really bad. Irencrag Pyromancer sounds great here. 04 is a meaningful blocker, kills most of their stuff. It's Rankle Krats, not Rankle Cats. Thanks for the half a year, lab rat. Need 3 cuts here. Probably just don't mind trimming top end. It's likely the answer. Oh, is there a typo in the actual deck queue? Because the stream title says Rankle Krats. Yeah, there's a typo in the deck queue. Fixed. Yeah, the color on the full art cards looks a little weird. I don't know if that's a bug or if they intentionally changed it, though. Deal. Are you ready, chat? Bonecrusher's ready. Let's get him. Crush him into the ground. 2 land Bonecrusher. Ready up, aggro deck. Let's do it. Alright, we've been streaming for 4 hours. The client's crashed 1 time. It's getting laggy again, so I feel like we're probably heading towards another crash. It's an interesting one. Would like to crush that one, please. We're gonna take 4 here. This only plays the card till end of turn, right? Oh, it's only if we have more cards in hand than them. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's a 2-3. Yikes. I keep that, right? Because I can kill... I don't think I can keep this. I think I need to keep that to kill this, right? Moxie, thanks for the 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. This triggers when it attacks? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Reading the card explains the card. I think we're dead anyways. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. I definitely thought that was deals damage trigger. Super dead. Alright, we're bound to lose one eventually, right? Thanks for the 15 months, Weebig. I appreciate that. Welcome back. New Twitch, new set. Thanks for the tier 2 for 9 months at that, Sans Seraph. Remember to take a peek at the deck queue and let me know what deck you'd like to bump up for that. Sand seems okay. Witching Well gives us an increased probability to have our enchantment on 2, which is really nice. Basic Mountains. Criminate. Why are you here to police my fun, opponent? What did my fun ever do to you? Maybe another Aristocrats deck? I have not gotten the Arena Stats email. Couple people have asked. I've not gotten that yet. Vomit. Alright, I guess we're hoping to hit a Lava Coil here. I'm pretty sure I'm opt-in for promotional emails. I get a lot of crappy emails from them. If they don't kill the Scions, Improbable Alliance could maybe block for a little bit, assuming they don't have removal spells. Yeah, my Twitch was still in dark mode. As someone who only uses Twitch in the superior mode, mine was already in dark mode. Oh, feels dead, man.
My answers lie in the cold truth.
Yeah, a lot of bigger threats. Maybe Beacon Bolt's a little bit better than Flame Sweep against this particular build. Bonecrusher doesn't block very profitably and Shock's only okay. The bouncing something is very reasonable against their 7/6. This is a mulligan, it just doesn't do anything, right? I guess I have double Witching Well. Get a few number of looks here, right? I get double Witching Well opt. His hand could be anything. Deal. Yes, that is exactly correct. If they have no cards in hand and you bounce the I want both of those actually. If they have no cards in hand, you bounce the dinosaur in response to its trigger, it discards itself. And they get lava coiled here and curl up in a ball and cry. You get like murdered. They have the hero's downfall. The hero's downfall creature is very, very good. If they don't have a removal spell for Pyromancer here, we're in an incredible spot when we untap. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to know blocks there. Think there's any decent way to turn this into a Phoenix build? No, I don't think Phoenix really adds value to what this deck is doing. I feel like this deck wants to be more controlling than a Phoenix deck would be able to be. So when I kill this Dreadhorde Butcher before it gets out of range here. They put me down to 6 if they pump this. My ex-wife hasn't unlinked her Amazon account. Take her base of bucks. Thanks, Mez. I'll take it. This is currently a 4. I'm just going to go ahead and pass here. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pass. Because I can crack these to kill this, right? So like I get to like block, and then I can crack Witching Well if they go to pump it. And if they don't go to pump it, I like bounce off, and then I crack this at end of turn, force the pump, and then next turn I get to crack the other one and kill it, or play Crackling Drake and kill it. Hey, thanks for sticking on with the tier 2 sub. I really appreciate that extra level of support, Manifest. Be sure to take a peek at the deck queue. Let me know if there's anything in there you'd like to see a little bit sooner. Tier 2s get to bump something every month, as always. Pyromancer is like, picked this game up on its back and carried it, huh? And sweet, I get to kill their whole board this turn. So I get to Opt, which kills the Knight, and then I get to Lava Coil, which kills the Dreadhorde Butcher. Huh? So... do I want to hold on to the Lava Coil? Nah, I have Beacon Bolt in my bin. There's definitely a world where this is a main deck card. Ooh, that's scary. Less scary. Thankfully, Coffee's for closers, and these two together are going to close out pretty quickly. Let's just kick that back to their hand. Or expectation of the format so far. Mono green seems great. This blue-red deck's been kind of fun. Ooh. Ooh. If one is good, two must be great, right? Brazen Borrower's been good. The adventure cards are super powerful. Giant's been good. Yeah, I think they're dead. I think we kick this back to their hand and it cuts off their outs for next turn. Whee! Hey, Thread Menace, thanks for the 10 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, I mean questing beast, Lovestruck beast, the great henge basically. We played a green splash blue great henge deck before this, and it was very, very good. All right, on the draw, I'm gonna trim a Scion and bring this other Bonecrusher Giant back in. So I have a couple more shocks. I think this is good enough. I've got Bonecrusher to kill their first play. With Galta gone. The Great Henge is very, very good. I'm just gonna ditch Beacon Bolt here. Get a couple new cards. In. And what do they keep? Crush, 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 crush. Man, how did it take me this long to realize I can make a Paramore reference whenever I use this card? It took me way too long. I wish upon a well. Yeah, maybe they have a handful of removal. Good, I can see that. That's gonna be a good one. I think I'm in for another Drake. Crunch. My biggest takeaway from this deck is, like, I've just been super impressed with how good this deck has felt when we don't have the card our deck is named after. Like, that's one of the things, these types of things tend to struggle with a lot of the time. It's like, okay, our deck's called Blue-Red Alliance, right? Like, how good is our deck when we don't draw Alliance? And so far, the answer really feels like we have a cohesive game plan that's functional even when we don't draw that key card. It looks like a bunch of Lava Coils is the answer to what was in their hand. Let's just play these out. As you will. Eldraine released today. First day that all of us normal people get to play it. Yeah. Apparently that's the answer. They had 4 removal spells. Okie doke. Are you saying I'm not normal? Yes, Marty. They didn't change the cat, they just gave us a dog, too. Yeah, if we have a pupper. I've not seen the non-giant wrath, but I'm told the animation is great. That card in general is excellent, though. Look at all of our points. Look at all of our points. We get a booster pack. 1 dopamine, please. Speaking of, look at that, Realm Cloak Giant. Welcome to the party, buddy. Welcome to the party. Rigged. Am I gonna try for 12 wins in a row? It's not a full collection, right? It's 1 of each card. I wonder how many gems that comes out to. Does anybody know? How many gems do I get if I already have all the cards? Is it a full 4? I thought it was 1 of each. I could be wrong, though. Looking for removal spells. Just watch the sponsored video of Game Theory and I mentioned your name. God bless. Thanks for the biddies. Hope you have an excellent release day. It's 1 of each for sure, and it's like best of 1. It's definitely best of 1. Are they adding storybook, adventure, card styles to Arena? You mean like this? I already have a card style. It's already, Bonecrusher Giant's already styling, okay? That's all I'm saying. Are you ready? Bonecrusher's ready! Oh, the fancier ones? Sure, I have no idea. Not a clue. I think I just Alliance tapped land here, and then I can Crackling Drake next turn and get a fairy. Yup. Alright, let's change the plan here a little bit. Oh, this is the one I messed up Robber the Rich against, right? Rankle does have haste. It's very strong. Opt is great because it lets me trigger Alliance on my turn, and then Insight triggers it on their turn. Sure. This means they can't activate this, though, so that's fine. Perfect. Definitely don't want to shock that in, but do want the land. I did not see the Magic Arena commercial that got posted today. Let's kick that back to where it came from. That's a pretty low bar caker, to be fair, though. This deck is much better than that one, but that deck was pretty bad. Huh? Think I just do that? Just play these two cards from my third hand over here. I've been playing Magic recently, but I know where to go if I want to jump back in. Thank you for the absurd support, Zero Forever. I hope life outside of your games is treating you well. Thanks for the tier 3 and for the 19 months at that. Alright, they're gonna have to draw a card off my deck. Feels like garbage time. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't play a land because I'm gonna discard the land to thrill a possibility. Holy crap. Vomit. Was that a good last one for them to have? What do we think, chat? I need to just start closing, right? Well, this worked out well. Yeah, the overlay's not updated with cards from the new set.
Synthesize the facts.
Have we found the corner? Feels like we're working towards it, right? This is lethal with the Scions, right? The Scions give 2 attack and we kill them. Man, that enchantment is rude. I don't know if I want Beacon Bolt this matchup or not. I feel like this card was okay there, but I feel like this is not particularly good against their build in general, so I think I'm going to trim it. Royal Scions probably a little bit hard to work on. Yep, big show. A lot of people here excited for the new set, which is great. For people that are just joining us, I appreciate everybody hanging out today. I'm going to be doing long stream today, tomorrow, and Saturday. My plan is if we maintain something like 2,000 viewers or so, I'm planning to do about 10 hours or so every day. So if you want lots of content from this channel, make sure you're here for the next few days. I think this is my favorite deck so far. I really like what this one is doing. Also, and I guess this is something to build some hype for, because people have expressed interest in seeing me play in events. I'm playing in the E-League tournament next week that they broadcast on Wednesdays. So I will be, I need to find a deck to submit to play in that by Saturday. So whatever seems like the sweetest thing between now and then, we will be submitting to play in their tournament for next week. Are you ready? Bonecrusher's ready. Less than a year until under the thumb of Teferi. Thanks for the 19 months, Dig. You have a gut feeling so far of what tier 1... No, anybody who tells you that they know what the tier 1 decks are going to look like already is either an idiot or they're lying to you. There isn't a replacement for hard work in Magic. You need to actually just put in the hours. Untapped land. Untapped land. Rats. That's true. Or that they could be trying to sell you something. Woof. I think it's just bottoms up here, huh? You're just looking for a land? How long have we been playing this deck for? A little over an hour. I'm probably gonna do about 2 hours with this one. I like spending a little bit of extra time on decks that I'm enjoying around release. Because we're definitely gonna have some stinkers. Shock myself. Sure, fair. 11:04. If we hit a good streak with this and Rankle Cats, we might be able to sit on it here at the end of the season. I should probably restart the client. Starting to chug a little bit here. Yeah, I think I'm in for opt. Makes our Crackling Drake a little bit better. Gives us some more selection. When it attacks, another knight you control gets 1/0. Equip abilities cost 3 less. First strike case, sure. Probably just bone crushing this turn. Don't worry, the client will restart itself soon. Ain't that the truth? I mean, I'll do anything for enough money. Not gonna lie to you and tell you otherwise. All right, so I think I take this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and be a little bit conservative here and shock this in. Lava Coil this, then next turn this enters untapped and lets us jam a 2/4 Crackling Drake, which is exciting. This was a good die roll to win. Yeah, Ember Cleave's definitely something we're going to want to be thinking about against these red aggressive decks. For sure. Chem Insight and Brazen Borrower out. That's pretty clean. It's just like Chem Insight, 2 Chems out, 2 Borrowers out, 1 Scion out for Flame Sweeps and Crags. Seems good. What time tomorrow? I'll be live about 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I started my stream late today because the patch didn't go live till later today. So I've been live for about 4 hours now, so I'm planning to go for another 4 or 5 hours at least today. Maybe longer if the viewer count stays good. And then tomorrow I plan to be live from, YOLO. I plan to be live from 7 to 5 at a minimum. Oh, they're a 2-color deck. That makes sense. 1 red source, please. Well then. I wish upon a star. Rough. And this was a great example of why I mentioned I enjoy playing Magic as a best of 3 game. Because, like, this match is a great example, right? Like, my opponent and I have both had games where just, like, didn't play Magic. Yeah, definitely need to restart the client here in a second. Let's make a note to do that. Before it restarts itself in the middle of a game. This is actually probably a better keep than last time. Huh? Is it crazy to just try and flame sweep this? I think I'm gonna let this draw us each a card here. Wow, super punished. Woof. At least we have the Lava Coil, I guess. So what's the full text on this card? So it exiles a card from my hand. During any turn you attacked with a rogue, you may cast that card with spending mana so it's mana of any color. Okay. So, do I let them draw another card here to try and find blue mana? I feel like I do. We're dead. I guess if they don't have Ember Cleave, if they don't have the equipment, if they have the equipment, we're actually just dead. If they don't have something to give trample, this can block for a while. God, their hand must be nuts. This is a removal spell. Brutal. Yeah, rotting Regisaur is a tough nut to crack. He is a tough one. Alright. These people are great. Buy their stuff. Not doing a full ad break, just restarting here. Yeah, their deck looks pretty close to, we've seen a number of people that have been, since we hit Mythic, that are playing just variations of the 2020 decks that did well in the Twitch Rivals event, which makes a lot of sense. Good bases to build on, right? Why did it just reward you a 2020 pack? I have no idea. I think the Mastery Tree randomly gives you older set packs for some stupid reason. Some reason unbeknownst to me. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the ladder's always skewed towards, like, do well with aggressive decks. You'll go move up faster, right? I'm gonna keep the thrill. My hand's a little land heavy, so filtering through a little bit of that seems fine. How's this deck going? It's been doing well. We've been splitting games with the red-black aggro decks, and we've been beating up the green stompy decks we played so far. I'm actually just gonna cast this now, just in case they're a counterspell deck. Because remember, this card says you discard as an additional cost, so if they counterspell this, I still lose the card I discarded, which sucks. Woof. Is that card good against us, chat? Is that card good against us?
Meditate. Prepare.
Magic sucks sometimes, you know that? Magic sucks sometimes. Was War of the Spark the worst designs in the last decade? Quite possibly. It's up there with Phyrexian Mana for sure. It's definitely up there with Phyrexian Mana. We have four Fries and 2 Mystical Disputes post boards. We're like a little less screwed against our set, but it's still not a great scene. Nah, energy from a design perspective was fine. Some of the numbers on energy were wrong, and they made some things overbearing. But in general, energy from a design perspective was reasonable. Is It Wizard coming in with that brand new, very generous tier 3 sub? I really appreciate that. My tier 3 subs support me a ton every month. So every month when you are new, you can submit a deck to be played on stream. And you can do so using the form on my website. Although it appears MTG Bot is currently sleeping. Not looking for that one. Alright. We've got a Fry for your Narset. God bless us, everyone. Any card stand out for us are Bonecrusher Giant's great. Keyword Soup Beast is great. The Great Hedge is great. You think Yarak Field is still playable? Almost certainly. Been lurking for forever. Thought I'd finally show my support for the best MTG streamer on Twitch. Well, I really appreciate that. Happy set release day. Hope you're having a great Thursday wherever you are. I'm just gonna go ahead and replay this for now. I can still Bonecrusher Giant this next turn. If they kill this. If they don't kill this, I can play Crackling Drake and kill this with her trigger. Kazumian, thank you for the 5 months of support there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Dunk. Rewarded for waiting to play the land. Get to play the Switching Well out. I think I'm down on that because this is just like filtering, which I don't really need right now. My hand's kind of okay. Witching Well's another draw too, and some more Scry. So that sounds in for that. Just send the message. Let them know what's up. It's like, this is what this game is about. Hey, Draco. Yeah, feels good to be back. Yeah, so not only is Once Upon a Time probably a card you want in Yarok Field, but the new Beanstalk Giant's probably also good. You probably want to play more basics. You can play Beanstalk Giant plus the new Fabled Passage. So we get to draw 2 here and bolt them. Let's lead on this. I'd rather this get counterspelled than this. Ooh, that's a good one. Wonder if they're playing Mortify. Mortify is definitely a card that's like in the format and playable. Yeah, I've got 2 Mystical Disputes, Marty. Honestly, it's possible I should play 3. That card's been really good so far too. All right, I hadn't seen that one yet, but that's pretty excellent. That's pretty excellent. I have the stream on mute and accidentally jumped at that hand, right? I'm gonna hold on to this for now. Because if I draw 2 spells next turn, I might want to activate this and bin the land. I think it's important that I kill through this. I'm gonna play this, that way I can Mystical Dispute a non-blue spell, potentially. I don't think the Yarok deck has enough open slots in it. The Yarok deck wants to be like half lands for the Yarok Field deck. So we're like trying to figure out why I didn't cast this, basically. I'm gonna dispute this to tap them out, I think. And then I can end step Bonecrusher Giant, shock her. Wow, they just let it happen. Deal. If I draft up Ballista, I've not. So as always, pretty much everything we play here is viewer submitted lists. And there are enough viewer submitted lists at the moment that I didn't have time to work on things that people hadn't sent in. I'm playing that just so I can use this Bonecrusher. So if they play Kefnet, yep. That's pretty good. So do I play this other Bonecrusher? I think I just hold up Mystical Dispute here. That's really unfortunate. Because that doesn't deal 2 to them because it's a trigger. Yeah, this one feels like it's slipping away. Well. We'll see if Alliance can grind them out or not here. I guess if they're on empty, we might grind them out with Alliance from here. Start with this. Combine like Chemister's Insight. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Do 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 do. Well, that's gonna get a yikes from me, dog. So I didn't board in my Disdainful Strokes for this game, and that was definitely a mistake. Okay. Yep, resolves. They decline to attack. Hey, Tutors, thanks for the 10 months of support. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, Alliance only triggers on your second card drawn. So, I think I want to just hold up Chemister's Insight here, right? So if they sweep the board, I can make another token. If I hadn't already triggered my Alliance this turn, I would probably cast the Crackling Drake and do that, but like... Oh yeah, are you ready? Bonecrusher's ready! Thunk. That was tasty. Is this card actually good here? I can't tell if this card's actually good here or not. Maybe I'm supposed to trim some thrills against their counterspells. Yeah, I'm gonna trim a couple of thrills. Getting this card counterspelled is not great. Alright, let's do it. Bone, you're gonna get your mileage out of crafting Bonecrusher. Card is superb. I'm so in for 2 years of Are You Ready? Bonecrusher's ready. Glad to hear it. You didn't have a choice if you were gonna be on this channel. Cause it's a sneaper keeper, do 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 do, sneep papa keep papa, do 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 do, do 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 do. Ugh! And that's the removal spell for Narset. Just chef's kiss. I think I'm going bottoms up here on these. Man, didn't get thought erasured on 2. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. I did not think this card was gonna be good. I have been pleasantly surprised. Just excellent. Oh, they didn't have the veto. They didn't have the veto, chat. Oh.
Let me synthesize the facts.
Oh. It's just so beautiful.
My thoughts were too
Wow. Way to murder my twins. What did they ever do to you, you monster? I feel like the instant keep emoji should be a Jester snapping its hands. Maybe. What song was I singing? I believe that's ABBA, right? Pretty sure that's an ABBA song. Do 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 ba Super Trooper by ABBA. Yeah, there you go. I knew the artist. I did not know the original title. This card is also really good. Most of these adventure cards are great. Another very safe craft. You're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. I wish upon a well for another 1/1. Happy new standard to you too, Jay Miller. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. All right, let's check out some of our options here. Oh, puppy! Puppy! Listen, chat. Listen, if this is wrong, then I don't want to be right, okay? If this is wrong, then I have no desire to be right. Oh no! The Legion has ended, chat. It's all right. The Legion's back. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. The Legion has returned.
What is my strategy here?
What is my strategy here? Let's bottom that. It's possible I want 4 of this in the 75. I don't think I want 4 in the main, because it's kind of medium in the aggro matchup, but I probably want 4 of this against Esper. I say, would you like to attack? Because I'll call the crap out of that one and triple block. Rude. Rude. Shocked in the 5th land and got me excited, chat.
Are you okay?
Oh, I think so. Let us plan for the trials ahead.
You know, there's a way to upgrade my subscription to a tire here with the next payment, or does it only upgrade the cost difference if you already paid a month? I don't know any of the details offhand on how upgrading works, unfortunately, Draken. I think I'm supposed to hold the Crackling Drake, because it only has 1 power right now anyways. And I feel like they need to wrath this board as is, right? You know what's really good against the control deck? Triple Bitter Blossom that doesn't kill you. Alright, so we're hoping to fade another Legion's End. Today's my first day playing Invictus, so formats are always exciting when they're new. We'll see what the format looks like, you know, a few weeks from now.
I won't forget our time together.
My answers lie in the cold truth.
Maybe I should have kept that land so I could flash this back. This has been my favorite deck we played so far. This is only our 3rd deck too. So we've been playing this one for a little bit. It's gonna be our last match with this one before we roll on to Ranklecrats, but I've definitely enjoyed this one. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, there's no wrong way to eat this Reese's, chat. To be fair, this deck's game plan, that's very true. It's kind of hard to go wrong when your deck's game plan is literally just draw cards. This is, if I had to submit a deck for the tournament right now that I'm going to be playing in, I would submit this because this is sweet. Things to think about in the 75. I kind of want a 4th Royal Scion. I kind of wouldn't mind another Mystical Dispute, but I don't know if those are necessary. Not 100% sure that that's necessary. It might be that 4 Flame Sweep is overkill in my deck with like Bonecrusher and Shock, but Flame Sweep's also like really good when it's good. Yeah, maybe 4 Fry is too many. I don't know. Our deck kind of just doesn't work if Narset's in play. So I kind of feel like I have to play 4 Fry on principle. I only boarded in 2 Irencrags there, so maybe 3 is too many. Although Irencrag's pretty good against aggro. It could be that, like, Irencrag's good enough against aggro that maybe I don't need 4 Flame Sweeps. Like, I could go down 1 here and, like, add another Royal Scion. But fitting another Scion into the 75 would definitely be something that I would be thinking about.